riders from Bengaluru were left stranded on a busy road after an advocate snatched away their bike keys for allegedly stopping in front of his house. Now, an FIR has been registered against the advocate at the Konanakunte police station for criminal intimidation and assault to outrage modesty of the woman. Now, the riders who were returning from a Women's Day ride claim that they had stopped over to drink water on the road entry point when the incident took place. Now, a video shared by the bikers shows the man approaching the woman on the road, asking them to leave his property. When questioned back, he is seen snatching the keys and heading back home, leaving the riders stranded.
If you stop saying that, no, hey, hello, hey.
Now we'll show you.
Okay, ma. Stop saying that, no, hey, hello, hey.
Now we'll show you.
Okay, ma. So what?
Where is the gate? We are standing on the road.
This is my passage to the gate. Understood? Yes, I cross from here and go. You're not supposed to.
Yeah, you cross from here. That doesn't mean this is your property.
All right, as you can rightly see in the visuals and the video that we are bringing to you exclusively, the female riders are caught standing on the busy road, and an advocate can be seen as snatching away their bike keys for allegedly stopping in front of his house. Now, an FIR on this regard has been registered against the advocate for criminal intimidation and assault to outrage modesty of the women.
Stop saying that, no, hey, hello, hey.
Now we'll show you.
Okay, ma.
My colleague Thoya Jakshi is joining us to give us details on this. Thoya Jakshi, what exactly had happened when these women riders were, assaulted by an advocate in the middle of the road, and the keys were snatched away from them, and now an FIR has also been lodged in this regard. So give us the details.
So yes, well, absolutely, this incident happened yesterday on March 5th, whereas Bangalore women riders were on a ride for Women's Day, a Women's Day ride, and while they were returning back from the ride, they had stopped in Banarghata Entry Nice Road, and they were drinking water. They stopped there because they wanted to drink water, and they were also waiting for one of their other friend who was left behind. So they wanted to go together, and they were waiting for her, but unfortunately, what happened? A man who was an advocate who was staying, right over there, who was staying there in their house is exactly there, and who directly came and he started telling these women to go from that place because he told that it was right in front of their house. But absolutely, there's no house there because that's a main road, and that's a nice road where too many vehicles and too many huge trucks will keep passing towards that side, and his house is towards the other side of the main road, and he comes and he says to the women not to stop.
All right,
here.
Jakshi, thank you for giving us the details at this point of time. I have been joined by Dr. Sharon Samuels. She's a biker who was harassed in this incident. Thank you for speaking with us, Dr. Sharon. Can you give us the entire detail as to what exactly had happened with you on the ground?
Yeah, so we were on the way back from a Women's Day ride, and there were many other women riders with us, but we took the exit towards Banarghata Road. And there we had just halted because we had to exchange toll tickets, and also we wanted to have some water. So that's a space. This is the road I take every day. I know that we could just park for a couple of minutes. We just parked on the side of the white line, outside the white line. And then one random guy from there started hurling abuses at us, verbally, very the worst kind of abuses. Where he was screaming from there, and he asked us to shoe off. He was using a stick, and he was using a whistle. And we were about to move. We were on the bike. We had the bike on. But then suddenly another guy started walking towards us, and he came and he started shouting and he said go, just go. I mean, he was very rude. He was rude from the beginning. And we just said, stop saying this, we are going. He said, I'm an advocate and I'm going to escalate this. I said, okay, fine, we're going. And then he suddenly came from back, from the behind. I was not at all expecting it. He suddenly took the key, my bike key, and I tried to hold on to the key. And when I tried to hold on with my right hand, I put as much pressure as possible. He put pressure and he twisted my right arm and he took off the key and ran away. And we were waiting there in the sun for almost 45 minutes. We tried reaching 112, and then my husband had to file a thing with the 112, and then Hoysala came. After 45 minutes, we were standing in the sun. Then the patrol team also came after 45 minutes, and they asked him to give us the key. He did not give the key to the police also. I don't understand, if police, if he's a man who doesn't respect police, I don't know what we could do as there at that point. What could we have done at all? And then he rushed to the police station while my bike had to be towed manually because we didn't have the key. So we reached late. So his FIR was taken first. And then our FIR was taken because he reached first. Because our bike had to be towed. I don't understand how this whole thing. Yeah.
All right, and also at this moment, when it comes to the CCTV footage of the matter, and when you had reached to the police, the FIR also has been lodged. So, what is the action that you are demanding at this moment?
We wanted him to be we wanted section 354 for abuse, and for he physically assaulted me, so that's what we wanted. And we want, according to that, we are expecting that hoping that he would have been arrested immediately, but then he filed a counter complaint, and he was let go. Now they've asked us to come to the police station by 4 o'clock today, and we are all planning to go there and see what happens next.
Right. What else are you going to do next, given the situation, if there is no action taken against this particular man?
We are planning to hold on to this. We are planning to push this. We are getting support from many corners, bikers, women activists. To morning also, human rights also called. We are getting support from all sides, and we are planning to take this for as far as it goes, because he needs to be punished. And also, we just heard from a few lawyer friends that this man is a family law court lawyer, and he apparently has a history of harassing his juniors, sexually harassing them and using under the belt comments on them. So they also have some complaints against him, and we're not sure if it's official yet, but they are also planning to come out with it. There are many victims, and so I don't think this should be let go at all. And he is on the nice road, a road we take every day. I travel through the nice road every day, and he is right there. If something's wrong with him, then there's something has to be done about this. If this is happening to all bikers, apparently he's harassing most travelers, passengers on that way. We just got to know through our biker groups. If that's the case, then something has to be done. We cannot just let this go.